Okay, welcome to the Issaquah Icebreaker invite. So, I warmed up. I didn't get on video, but then I hit some wonderful strides after getting my shoes on. Then Sydney Collier took a very silly picture of me in 0.5. She then posted on Strava and made me embarrassed. But it was a really fun warm-up because I got to be with my boy Ian Cook. Okay, we're on the line. Go. We got off to a really speedy start. Coach O'Leary said I went out in like 34 or faster. It was really fast, but like I was just pulled right along with a really elite group of guys like Ian and Toto. It was a really strong race getting started. So after a bit of jostling off the line, we kind of settled in right around 200 meters. Got a little more spread out. It was a really good group, as I already said. And it was nice to get settled in with these guys, because I would end up running the whole race with them. So Ian and a guy from Tahoma were kind of leading the pack when we came through one lap. Really good. I was right up with them. All the Redmond guys were out the back, which was interesting because they all seated in with 10 flat, but that just was just the way it was. We came through our first lap really fast, and now we're coming up on 800 in. I was feeling super strong. I was right with the group, and everyone was feeling strong. The Redmond guys kind of caught up, and they were all kind of making a bit of a move, which we couldn't do anything about because they were making a move from behind. And okay, so we came through 800 at like 2:27, really fast, super strong. It's crazy how much faster I've gotten since last season, because now I'm running 2 miles at the same pace I was running miles at last year. So the race was getting a little more spread out. Toto from Seattle Prep made a pretty big move, and I also made a move following Toto's, but I ended up passing Ian. Ian didn't have a great race, but he was running strong, but he fell off a bit, and that's why me and Toto kind of made a move. We also ended up catching up to the Tahoma guy who had been leading the pack for quite a while. Now, the race got a little more spread out. There was a guy from Northwest School who fell way off the back, and we're coming right up on a mile. I was feeling pretty strong, but I was starting to feel a bit fatigued. I was quite happy I was wearing the Dragonflies because they got the carbon plate. Now all the Redmond guys through a mile just started making a giant move. Right as we came through a mile at like 456, sorry, 1600 at like 456. It was a really fast first 1600. I was not expecting to run that fast, but I was ready, so I was glad for that. Now Ian and all the Redmond guys made a quite large move, so me and Toto kind of fell off the back, but I was still feeling really strong. I was still running super consistent laps, dropping like 75 like every lap, super good. And I was really happy with how fast I was running, because I just did not expect that I would be able to run so fast. Now the weather was perfect, like not too hot, not too cold. It was really like, it was not sunny, it was cloudy, there was like no wind. And I'm not sure if the arm sleeves were the move, because my arms were getting numb anyways, so I think that might have been because of the arm sleeve. I don't know, but I liked wearing them because I felt like I was fast, just wearing the arm sleeves. So now me and Toto, I got separated from Toto by this Redmond guy, which like felt fine, because I was kind of dying at this point, honestly. These were like some of my slowest laps, like lap 6 and 7 were some of my slowest laps. So I felt like I was falling off a bit, but I felt fine because, well, I don't know, I felt like pretty crappy, but I felt strong. I felt like I was flying, because this is like my first high school race, so it was really good. But I actually got quite separated from the group. Oh, also you can see the Seattle Prep and Blanchette varsity guys were cheering for me. Apparently, like they were like L-ing Vince, which was kind of surprising. I didn't know that was happening. I wasn't watching. So now, like Ian made another massive move. Ian ran a rather inconsistent race as he like makes moves and then falls off. And the Redmond guy also made a move. Now it's just me, Toto, and the Homa guy right on our last lap, like less than 300 to go. We're starting to pick it up. As you can see, I kind of dropped the Tahoma guy, and Toto started dropping me, but then I caught back up to him with like 200 to go, and the Redmond guy just pushed away, ran way ahead of us. But I was like passing Toto with like 100 to go, and I was thinking I might be able to beat him. Like maybe I finally have a kick. Like right when I came around onto the straightaway, I was even with him. I was super excited, but Toto just had a slightly stronger kick than me, and even though I felt like I ran super duper strong and ran a super fast time, he still managed to beat me. But I ran a great, phenomenal 9:56 freshman 2-mile time. Great debut. Really excited for the rest of the season. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing.
What was that?